how you can apply to the Ghana Prison Service as a graduate from any of the universities or any of the public colleges of education in Ghana. First of all, now as to whether you are unemployed or you're waiting for the GES recruitment portal to be opened for you to apply, you can also take chances in life. Take chances. If the mountain doesn't come, you go to the mountain. Okay, all right. So this is how as a teacher trainee graduate or a university graduate who read education program, please kindly take note, education program, because they need people who read programs like early childhood education, mathematics education, some of the vital education programs. You know, we do have some vital educational programs like psychology and all that. Most of the times they need people like this to help the inmates. You know, there's a school in the Ghana Prison Service. I don't know if most of you are aware. There is a school there, and they need people or graduates like that, graduates who have gone through the 4-year education system and have grabbed this particular certificate that I'm talking about. But before we dive deeper into this episode, you must possess a license certificate, national service certificate, and then your degree in education certificate. If you have these 3 important or vital certificates, then you might want to stick around this video to the very end so that you don't miss important updates. Now here's how you're going to go through the whole process. Come closer. But then the most important question of the day is, as of 2017 and below, when I say 2017 and below, I'm referring to 2017, 16, 15, 14, 13, etc. and below. That is graduates from the colleges of education. Those graduates were not allowed to go through the national service process. And so the question is, how do such people grab the national service certificates? So if you want to grab the national service certificate and you are already employed, please listen. If you are already employed and your salary passes through the Controller Accountants General, then you would have to go in negotiation with the NSS directorate or the NSS organization as a whole. You'd have to go with an agreement with them that since your salary passes through the CAD, that's the Controller Accountant General Department, since your salary goes through that, you just want the NSS certificate, and for that matter, they should just register you through the system. You go for the national service, the normal process, everything, but then you are not, or you will not be allowed to take your NSS monthly allowance. Why? Because you're already receiving salary from the CAD, that's the Controller Department. And for that matter, since you are already receiving salary from Controller, there's no need for you to take allowance. That means it's going to be double payment. Please. That is for those of you who are already in the system. That is for those of you who are already receiving your salaries from Controller. If you would want to grab your NSS certificate for processes like these, then you'd have to visit the NSS office. They'll register you through the normal process. You go through the normal process as well, but then you will not be allowed to receive the NSS monthly allowance. Why? Simply because you are already taking your salary from Controller. But then if you're not taking your salary from Controller, that's fine, and you want to go through the NSS process, you'll be entitled to your monthly allowances. And so yes, that is how it works. So maybe if this year you're watching this video and then you might want to apply to the Ghana Prison Service, but then the NSS certificate, because you do not have one, you will not be able to go through the application process. This is a clue I'm giving to you. You can visit the National Service office, speak to them. If you're already on the payroll, speak to them, let them know you need a certificate. You will not receive monthly allowance from them. If by any chance you do not receive any money from Controller, to let them know, and then you're going to receive your monthly allowance as well. Yes. And so first of all, when the Ghana Prisons Service forms is opened, it's opened to all. Okay, it's open to all and sundry. I mean everyone. However, it will interest you to know that even with your degree in basic education, your degree in education, whether you read psychology, early childhood, you can also apply to the Ghana Prison Service. And I'm highly recommending this to graduates out there who have probably been waiting for GES recruitment portal. Most of the university graduates have been waiting and then it's not working. This might be your chance. I don't know, but it might be your chance, and then you might want to give it a try and see if it is going to work out for you. So you need these 3 important documents that I've made mention of. And then when the portal is finally opened, you make sure to use these 3 vital documents to apply to the Ghana Prison Service. Who knows, this might be your lucky chance to get into the Ghana Prison Service. And so please do all to share this to somebody you think might find this useful, or you can as well save this for future reference. Of course, my name has always been Lottie, and I do create educational contents like this for your payee. So do stay tuned and stay connected right here. I'm out.